debating and intriguing issue was all about Jose Rizal. His retraction, which was all about his reversion against the Catholic Church and all issues linked to it, such as his marriage to Josephine Bracken. But first, what is retraction? According to Merriam-Webster, retraction is an act of recanting, specifically done by one person retracting. It is a formal statement of disapproval. But the question is, did Rizal really retracted?
Jose Protasio Rizal Mercado y Alonso Reyelonda, or also known as Jose Rizal, was born on June 19, 1861 in Calamba, Laguna. He is also a brilliant student who became proficient in multiple languages. He was also a Filipino nationalist and polymath during the end tail of the Spanish colonial period in the Philippines. He was also an ophthalmologist by profession. He became a writer and a key member of the Filipino propaganda movement, which advocated political reforms for the colony under the Spain. He was a prolific poet, an essay writer, and novelist whose most famous work were his two novels, Noli Me Tangere and its sequel El Filibusterismo.
According to Rizal.ph, there were many opinions and evidences presented by various authors as to whether Rizal did or did not retract. The following assertions bring about the issues that Rizal did not retract before his execution. First was the copy of the retraction paper that was signed by Jose Rizal and was even kept secret and only published in newspapers. When Rizal's family requested for the original copy, it was said that it was lost. Could the Jesuits be this irresponsible to not know the value of the paper, or it was just hidden? 39 years later, the original copy was found in the Archdiocesan Archives. Ricardo Pascual, PhD, who was given permission by the Archbishop Nozaleda to examine the documents and later concluded in his book Rizal's Beyond the Grave that the documents presented was a forgery.
Another evidence as to support Rizal did not retract was Father Balaguer came to the term that he is the one who married Jose Rizal and Josephine Bracken after Jose Rizal signed the retraction paper. However, there were no marriage certificate or public record shown that could prove Father Balaguer's statement. Furthermore, way back when Rizal was still exiled in Dapitan, Father Sanchez, Jose Rizal's favorite teacher from Ateneo, was sent by the Jesuit superior to try to convince his former students' allegation towards the Catholic religion and Spanish religions in the Philippines.
It was argued that Rizal retracted in order to save his family from further persecution, to give Josephine Bracken a legal status as his wife, and to assure reforms from the Spanish government. It is more likely to be of Rizal's mentality. However, come to think of it, would Rizal just simply neglect all the writings he conceived with his hard work? The same writings that brought him to the point of execution? No. Why would Rizal retract when he knows for the fact that even if he signed the retraction paper, he would be still executed? Since the Archbishop and Jesuits cannot do anything to mitigate his penalty because the judicial process involved was purely a military tribunal where civilian or church interference was uncommon and not allowed. Rizal was accused of participating in filibusteros propaganda, where the penalty as provided by the Spanish Code is death, the same of what happened to the 3 priests who were garroted years earlier. Even though they were still part of the church, they were still treated as rebellious and were also not given a proper burial.
Rizal's behavior during his last hours in the Fort Santiago does not point to a conversion. The mi ultimo adios and letter or even indicate a religious instability. In the evening, where his mother and sister arrived, he had never mentioned about a retraction, contrary to what Father Balaguer claimed. Rizal was fixated to the thought that he would die for the love of his country. He himself had converted death a very long time ago. His character speaks so loud that even all of his friends do not believe that he have a written retraction.
After a short trial, Rizal was convicted of sedition and was sentenced to death by a firing squad. Rizal's public execution was carried out in Manila on December 30, 1896 when he was 35 years old. Spanish control of the Philippines ended in 1898, though the country didn't gain lasting independence until after World War II.
Rizal remains a nationalist icon in the Philippines, for he is the one who helps the country for taking its first step towards the independence.